YouTube and wargamers alike, Warpetrie here, and it has been a long time since I've actually made a video. Some of you might not realize this through the magical use of the internet and the so-called internet time, as I upload videos and make videos, but it's actually been quite a while since I have sat down and made a decent video, and that's what I'm going to be talking about, and also give you guys a little bit of an update. And some things are going to be changing along the way, at least from a couple months from now, or within this month and the months that we've already gone through. So the first thing is that the 90-day challenge, I believe we should be on day 14, but realistically I'm on day like 38. The video thing of doing a video each day, that I'm doing something with Warhammer or painting or building or just in the general hobby of Warhammer, wasn't a realistic idea, so I had to switch to a different method of doing my updates, and my advisor was okay with this. So realistically I'm like only about maybe 40 days away from actually reaching my goal of the 90-day challenge, if not less. And so I just have to let you know on that, because the 90-day challenge has been going on. I have been doing things behind the camera that I haven't necessarily uploaded to YouTube. I've been doing things through Instagram and through my Facebook page, and that's just been how I've been doing my updates, and as long as doing little personal updates and showing them to my advisor and doing things like that. So this video is mainly going to just wrap everything up, give you some insight on what I've been doing and what I would like to see happen within the next month or two, and also some little news and other things like that. So the first thing off is that I have been putting my Deathwing on a high priority, and this is really not in focus, so I shall fix that. Alright, so here's my Deathwing Sergeant that I finished probably about a week or so ago. There is still work to be done, so he's not actually completely finished, but this is what my Deathwing will be looking like. Sorry if the light is really whiting everything out and my camera isn't quite focusing in all the way, but I'm overall I'm very pleased with the look of my Terminators. So that is the first Sergeant, and then here's another Deathwing Battle Brother that I have here. And so the way I'm unifying all of these as their own squads is by their their little shield things there. So each squad will have a different shield with a different paint design on there, and then the paint will correspond to the banner, much like how my regular Dark Angel squads, let's see if I can pull one out here. No, that guy doesn't have a shot. Well, just like how on the Rhinos, the back banner on the paint on the Rhinos match the banners that the Sergeants have, much like that idea, but with Deathwing with different colors and different shoulders or shields and stuff. And so that's them. I'll pull a few more out. So I've only actually finished one squad of all the main colors and all the washing and such. And I'm pretty pleased on how they turned out. I do like, again, the look that I was able to give, because I wanted that bleach bone color, but yet also have them be kind of worn, and have my little wash paint type of idea going on. So these are actually base coated flat white or white primer. Then I go to Plague Brown, which is here, and then from there I go straight to Dark Sand, all Vallejo, either model color or game color, and I leave the Plague Brown kind of in the recesses and stuff, like here on the back of the legs, and then I give them a whole wash of the ink, whatever brown ink I have for Vallejo. I don't have it on me, sorry about that. But then I kind of do what Templar Crusade does, is like wipe off all the excess and kind of make sure that it doesn't pool, because then it looks really bad. And as you can see there on the foot, it will pool up and get really brown. But I really just want the color to be different than the armor, not actually pool and have all these big spots. And I think it ties in pretty well to the rest of my Dark Angels. So you can see this guy here, or I'll bring up this guy. He was my test model, which does look a bit different from the other models that I got, but I used less of the wash and did a little bit of different process, but I like the ones I have now. So they look pretty well, or pretty good together, pretty coherent. I've been using the same greens they use for my Dark Angels on them. It's like the bolters, or the storm bolters, and then their chest eagles there, and the shield designs and things. So that's these guys. And then I have one more here, which is a special weapon, or he has the assault cannon, and so there's the two shields on his legs there from the Grey Knight kit. And then what I did, which I haven't really shown, is I made this crazy contraption, and so I was able to magnetize, if I can find it. Of course, if I was more prepared, I guess not, but I was able to magnetize the bits onto the metal here. So it's a, like, I wanted to spray paint the autocannon, so I was able to do that, and then I put a paper clip in there so it wouldn't spin around. So I have to still paint the assault cannon, but otherwise this squad is done. Maybe add a few more details, like more type of squad markings and scroll work, and some decals, and then they are pretty much done. What else I've been working on, as you were able to briefly see, is that I will be painting up one of my dreadnoughts. It's well, they both pretty much look the same. But this one has the Forge World rocket launcher, and then also the autocannon, and then his head, or his main torso body, is here. And for how I primed this is I got a pencil, and then he is pinned to the body, so I just jammed the pin in his whole like little section there into the pencil, which works quite well. And then, you know, you can also take this to school and write with it. That'd be kind of interesting. But as you can see, I have cork, or just regular wine bottle corks that I cut in half, and that's what I've been using as my bases to prime. Because that way I can use my glove, prime all the models here on the corks, and then I can paint them on there as well. It's a very sturdy base and works really well. So that way I don't have to be painting right from this cork here and get everything else all white and everything. So this is turning out pretty well, and I hope to be finishing up this guy within the next week or so, because school and work and scouts has all been catching up on me. I've been devoting a lot of time on that, and that's what's really been keeping me back from the hobby. But my winter break will be coming up here shortly. I'll be out of school, let's see here, December 6th, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, let's see here. So this is what I finished not too long ago. Some of the guys on Instagram have been able to see this, and it's the turret that I had made, or not made, but I got from on eBay. Sorry if I can't completely remember their name, but here's the turret in all of its glory. I believe Mac has done similar reviews of this company, as well as some others. So there's the turret itself, and I'll show you the Rhino. So remember that the Rhino I got on eBay. I've been getting a lot of stuff on eBay, and then I kind of pimped it out a little bit. I put some of the brass etching on there on the sides for the angels. This is for my consecrated army. I put the ram on there just for why not. I know it gives you a little bit of in-game stuff, but not too much. For the most part, it's just there for looks. And then I was able to keep this top, as before I was thinking about cutting off the one down here and doing some crazy conversions that way. All the detail from here will be on there. But I realized that I can still take this off. Hopefully I can do it now without breaking anything. So I can still take that off, not have it be magnetized, and then I can actually still have this just pop on there, which I'll show you how I was able to do that in just a second. And so it'll be really blurry, but that's what it looks like. There'll be pictures on my Facebook page, which I will talk about soon. And so, yeah, there we go. That's the whole conversion. And I was able to do this by cutting off a big chunk of the resin there, and kind of just shaving down to the sides. I used my razor blade, cut down the sides a little bit, cut this part off, and it was able to fit perfectly within that slot. And so it can move around a little bit, but it's not too much. And then I'm able to have this be able to move around, move up and down, and so on. There was a peg that was already attached from resin. If I can take this off. that would allow this to move freely, but I thought I was going to be just gluing this onto a back like this or doing something, and I completely forgot, so I cut that part off, but I just put a big pin right through the middle there, and it just moves just fine. So there's that conversion done off my converting list, and going on to some of my eBay orders. So my eBay stuff has been coming in. I haven't been buying too much, just mainly bits here and there from a great online store. If I have their name, Black Badger Games. They're in, I believe, the U.S. I'm not exactly sure. I can be very wrong on that. But Black Badger Games, look for them on eBay. They have great prices for a bunch of different bits, and so that's what I've been doing. And I've been sprucing up my concentrators a little bit, putting some of the Dark Angel details on there. I got some more shoulder pads with the cool Dark Angel icons, and put more of those things on there. Let's see what else. That's really all I've been doing for them. Just adding a little bits here and there. Adding more of the the studded shoulder pads. And then I did some this really cool conversion. I think that's cool, at least, is that I chopped off that skull bit from the backpacks and I put it onto this one. I thought it would be unique, and it's still the pre-heresy, old school type of backpack, but with the little details on there. So that's cool, and I really like how that turned out. So other things I got from this eBay bit store were some plasma guns for my veteran squads. Two of them here are Black Templar, but I don't really think it matters. They'll just look cool. And then there was the only difference between these and the regular kinds that has the Black Templar symbol, but you can't see those. Then I grabbed some more axes from the Blood Angels kits. So I have those, and I have these cool dual-wielded ones. Yeah, I only got the two. There's some more. Oh, I got three. Yes, that's right, I got three. So that's awesome. And then more of these bits for my Dark Angels and my Deathwing. I got 3 more little packets of these. So these are all of a great price, pretty cheap, and I got a bunch of them because I don't want to have to go and buy a whole Dark Angel vet box and have to do that. So I got a bunch of them. I also got a bunch of the Viki helmets that have the wings and the sword on them. Sorry that's not exactly in focus. My camera is being a little bit of a nuisance. But that's really all I've been doing. I have said on one of my Facebook postings that I will be selling my Dark Eldar. To be honest, I don't really have any interest in my Dark Eldar anymore at this point. I do like them as an army, and I do wish to collect more Dark Eldar, but at this point in time, I just can't devote into so many different aspects of the hobby. And but so far, I'll be focusing on my Space Marines. Once the update for the Tau Codex comes out, I'll be working on my Tau, but I just can't logistically split my money into so many different avenues, especially with the high gas prices here in California, and I'm sure with everyone else, so I'm trying not to complain too much about that. But I will be cutting this video off. The next part of the video will be talking about my Facebook page. And so, as my last little saying, please be checking your YouTube subscription boxes. There's been a lot of problems with big YouTubers and having their subscription boxes not be working with other YouTubers. So let's say like I upload this video, but yet it won't really be out for everyone. Not everyone will be able to see it. And I've been noticing that the past month or so, because I have 531 subscribers, so thank you very much. I know I haven't really been saying too much about my subscribers, but thank you for everyone who is subscribing. All my new subscribers I've just gained, I know I have at least 3 or 4 within this past week, so thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you will stay a subscriber for a very long time. As you can see here, I have some cool things in the works, and I hope to be doing some more cool things in the future. So if you have any friends I know that they're subscribed to me or something, just please click on my main channel of my YouTube page, and so that way you can see what videos are actually out, because within the last few videos I put out of unboxings, but also the Dark Vengeance, I only have like 80 some views, and that's even less than I would get with a regular video that I put out with the amount of subscribers I have. So Thank you very much for all the subscriptions and the support. Please put down a comment down below if you have any suggestions for me, or if you'd like to see anything different, or if you'd just like to say hi, that'd be great. And this is Warpetrie, and I'm signing out. Bye-bye.